A very good evening. This is National EMTV News. I'm Malcolm Waira. Thank you for joining us. Prime Minister James Marape and Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese commemorated the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps Day this morning at Isurava in Kokoda. This is the first time both Prime Ministers of PNG and Australia commemorated the Anzac Day after walking the famous Kokoda track.
Australian soldiers fought to hold back a relentless enemy. 625 Australians were killed on the Kokoda track. Of those, 99 fell in the Battle of Isurava and 111 more were wounded. And we remember and honour each of them this morning.
The two Prime Ministers commenced their 13-kilometre walk from the Kokoda station to Isurava on Tuesday. They arrived at around 4 p.m. on Wednesday at Isurava for the dawn service this morning. Upon their arrival, local and international media was presented to capture their successful journey, and this is what Prime Minister Marape had to say about his counterpart, Albanese.
He could have picked Chopper to land him here, retired his obligation to pay respect to the Anzac event, and then walk down and if he wanted to do the easier sort of leg of Kokoda. But he chose to walk the hard way up, and that's reflective of the inner man in him, his commitment, dedication to the cause, and his overview in that Pacific as a family of nations should maintain respect to the past, especially those who paved the way for our democracy to be what it is today.
Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese also shared his experience.
Now, what we have done over the past couple of days is get just a small insight of the courage and resilience that our soldiers and the Papuan soldiers and the people who provided them assistance, the local citizens, did. It is quite extraordinary, the achievement that they did to defend this nation and to defend Australia.
The Governor for Northern Province, Gary Jufa, indicated that Northern Province has a deep connection with Australia because of the wartime heritage.
We believe that this walk would give you an insight into the challenges that our people face, the difficulties that they face in terms of delivery of goods and services. We are very fortunate. We're part of the government and we're seeing some substantial development now in the province that we have not seen for some time. And we feel that with this partnership, it is good and positive news indeed for the people of our province. Thank you.
Louis Mangu, National EMTV News.
The Seventh-day Adventist Church's world leader, Ted Wilson, has arrived in Port Moresby this morning. He will be based in Goroka province for about 2 weeks to preach the Word of God and to do other awarenesses on education, health and community development in PNG.
The Seventh-day Adventist Church world elder arrived early this morning at the Jackson's International Airport, who was welcomed by thousands of SDA people. Upon his arrival, he said he is looking forward to be part of the communities and activities during the 2 weeks evangelism campaign throughout Papua New Guinea.
Just as our health clinics have already done so, just as outreach is taking place, God bless each one of you in a special way. We look forward to the next 2.5 weeks here in Papua New Guinea. And it'll be a privilege to be part of communities, part of regions, part of the activities in Minj as we preach the Word of God night after night.
The president of the South Pacific Division of SDA Church confirmed that this is the first time for Ted Wilson to visit Papua New Guinea.
Main purpose is to preach and to encourage the Seventh-day Adventist Church to help the country. As he said in his speech, we're here to help in every area: education, medical, community development, that's what the church should be doing. And so for him to be here and challenge people in that area, it's a great thing. And I think PNG will be blessed.
About 2,000 evangelism campaigns will roll out throughout the country, apart from the elder preaching in Goroka province. This was confirmed by SDA President of PNG Union Mission.
Only for Seventh-day Adventist members, but it's for the population of this nation. And for me, I would say, just invite everybody wherever you are. You can't miss out anything.
The SDA Evangelism campaign commenced today and it is expected to end on the 12th of May 2024. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
Underlining the phrase, a friend indeed is a friend indeed, Chinese ambassador to PNG, His Excellency Zhang Fanhua, had officially handed over the disaster relief supplies to PNG through the minister responsible, Dr. Billy Joseph, with $1 million in cash to assist the affected areas. This ceremony eventuated today at Jackson's International Airport in Port Moresby.
This small but significant event took place today at the early hours of this morning at the Jackson's International Airport. The donation of relief supplies by China was brought into the shores of PNG by the Chinese military aircraft. PNG Defense Minister Dr. Billy Joseph was ushered into the aircraft along with the Chinese ambassador to PNG, His Excellency Zhang Fanhua, when handing over the relief supplies, announced the funding of $1 million in cash to assist communities affected by the disaster.
A friend in need is a friend indeed. Right. We respond very quickly and we decided to give you some aid money, cash, and to donate some supplies. And now with this transporter, we have all the supplies here. I hope that these supplies will help people in PNG.
He further underlined the significance of the close relationship China and Papua New Guinea have.
And I think friendship between our people is a solid base for our relation, for the future of our bilateral relation.
PNG Defense Minister Dr. Billy Joseph conveyed the country's gratitude towards China's generosity.
On behalf of the government of PNG, I pay tribute to the people and government of China for always upholding and maintaining our long-lasting friendship in such difficult and challenging times. It is in time of crisis and uncertainty that the true spirit of humanity shines through acts of compassion and kindness. And today, we witness the embodiment of this spirit in the form of the relief supplies generously donated to us by our friends in China.
Minister Billy further reaffirmed commitment to utilize the support to the affected areas.
As we receive these supplies, we also reaffirm our commitment to utilizing them appropriately and to support and uplift the communities that are in need as we go through this series of natural disasters.
This support will go towards assisting communities affected by the natural disaster, specifically earthquake, flooding, and landslides. Sharon Engnui, National EMTV News.
The YWAM School Dental 2024 program was officially opened by the patron Rachel Marape and co-patron Charles Abel this morning at Sevese Moria Elementary and Primary School in Port Moresby. This YWAM dental trailer program will provide essential dental care and education to children in the National Capital District.
YWAM Medical Ships Australia and Papua New Guinea, or YWAM MS, today announced its resumption of the YWAM Dental Trailer Program for 2024 in collaboration with NCDC, NCDPHA and NCD Department of Education. A four-way memorandum of understanding was signed between these entities last year with the goal to provide essential community development, health and training services to school children in NCD. During the official opening today, Mrs. Marape said as a patron, she wants to see this program roll out to all the provinces in the country.
I commend YWAM MS for stepping in to fill this big need for dental care among our young people. This area of medical care has not been given attention it deserves.
The co-patron Charles Abel also stressed that such programs are needed in every part of PNG, but a collaborative effort is needed.
We need to continue to focus on helping our ordinary people, the children of this school and all the primary schools and all the schools throughout the country and all the people in the village that this organization continues to help through the medical ships and through this dental trailer kind of activities. It's a wonderful example to both of our governments, how we can engage together, partner, and help the ordinary people.
With last year's experience, the managing director of YWAM-MS said more needs to be done in terms of dental services in the country.
And we started and we saw 800 students last year, and we performed 1,200 procedures in a very short time. But during that time we found that over 80% of the young people had dental decay, and some of the students had everything from 1 or 2 decays to 4 to 5, and actually up to 30% had quite bad decay.
The YWAM Dental Trailer Initiative was made possible with a total of 300,000 kina funds from NCDC this year, which was announced by NCD City Manager Ravu Frank. Esther Gane, National EMTV News.
Papua New Guinea's national playwright treasure Nora Vagibrash passes on of Motuan heritage hailing from the Dagora village situated between Seme and Gaire in the Central Province. She leaves behind an iconic legacy.
Families together and the families.
PNG's foremost and only female playwright has left behind a legacy based on her leadership and aim to conserve cultural oral tradition. Her exposure to the world through her passion and love for art inspired her to write her own plays, making her legendary. She was an artist with remarkable artistic skills, enabling her to fuse two cultures, her own and the Western written culture, to create a new perspective and vision of society around. Nora was involved with acting in amateur theater, radio plays, and street theater in the early 1970s. In her blossoming career, two of Nora's famous plays that were important as it both depicts the post-independence experiences of Papua New Guineans were Taurama and Which Way Big Men. All of Nora's plays address a particular dilemma in contemporary Papua New Guinea. She has left not one but a very powerful, strong and memorable legacy of a relentless spirit through art that Papua New Guinea will forever be grateful for. Claire Mauta, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
Buy more, win more one-time Roots Rice. Winning belum 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Buy 10 kg Roots medium grain rice, cut them round in big the Roots logo on top long front long bag rice, na write the name, na namas long yung long backside long name. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Na long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kissing more talk 7. Terms and conditions start.
Remember the joy of playing with your toys as a child? At Morning Plus, we believe that every small business deserves a chance to build and grow. That's why we offer asset financing. Mipla halivim wari belong you.
Do you have a voice that can win this year's Vocal Fusion Season 11? Or maybe you know someone with an amazing voice. This year, MTV is opening audition nationwide, so you can send in your online audition video wherever you are in Papua New Guinea. Southern to Mamase, islands to the islands. If you believe you have the vocals to win Vocal Fusion Season 11, send us your online audition video. Visit the MTV Vocal Fusion Facebook page today, read and understand the criteria, terms and conditions of the online audition. Use your mobile phone or video camera if you have one, record your introduction, then sing 2 songs of your own choice. Your songs must not be more than 19 seconds in duration. Your video must be recorded holding your phone horizontally with clear and clean audio and visual for a chance to enter the Golden Ticket audition. If your online audition meets the criteria and you qualify for the Golden Ticket audition in Port Moresby, we will fly you to the capital city to audition for a chance to win Vocal Fusion Season 11 Golden Ticket. To upload your online audition video, visit MTV website www.mtv.com.pg/VF Season 11 or WhatsApp your audition to WhatsApp number 7650-0000. Online auditions close 7th June 2024.
This year, Vocal Fusion is coming to you bigger, brighter, drama, baby.
So what are you waiting for? Get your video auditions in now.
You're watching National MTV News. Great Wall Motors, the parent company of Goroka Motors, has launched its test drive of its popular models yesterday in Baoding City in the People's Republic of China. Grace Papiali has this report.
The Great Wall Motors Shuishi manufacturing base has a total area of 13 square kilometers. It is an investment exceeding 30 billion Chinese yuan, with a planned annual production capacity of 1 million vehicles. A highly intelligent and fully process-oriented vehicle manufacturing base. Its welding workshop has achieved 100% robot operation with over 600 intelligent production robots capable of fully automatic completion of body welding, turnover, handling, testing, and other processes, realizing fully automated operations. It is one of the largest production bases of Great Wall Group and currently mainly produces various models under the Haval and Wei brands. Great Wall Motors is the parent company of Goroka Motors in PNG. As you can see behind me, there is a test drive session held today at the comprehensive test field of the Great Wall Motors Shuishi manufacturing base. They saw a number of brands featured on track test drive. That is the trending Haval, Wei, Poa, Aura, and Tank series. Goroka Motors CEO Tony Barlow, whilst in Baoding City, has revealed that PNG will soon launch the Tank 300 and 500 series. Goroka Motors has 2 Great Wall Motors models, Haval H6 and SUV petrol engine. The second model is Utility P series or POA, a dual cab utility 4-wheel drive. In attendance is the Great Wall Motors dealers all over the world, including over 200 media personnel engaged by Great Wall Motors. Grace Papiali, MTV News, Baoding, China.
Papua New Guinea sits astride a complex boundary between 3 major tectonic plates and 9 microplates. As a result of this setting, the region experiences significant seismic activities, which has caused many disasters in the recent years. This has prompted the Australian and PNG government's geoscience departments to gather current data and update building standards in the country.
The satellites
Since its release in 1982, PNG's building standards has not been updated, especially in compliance with current geohazard data. In simple terms, the seismic data used to formulate our building standards is out of date. Expert geologist from Geoscience Australia, Mark Edwards, says they have conducted probabilistic seismic hazard assessments to establish new data for the seismic activities in the country.
What we found, for example, is that in some areas of high earthquake hazard haven't been identified. So, for example, in Lae, with the Huon Peninsula area, that's an area of higher hazard than was previously considered. And also in the Southern Highlands, with the Southern Highlands thrust fault region, that area is not really identified in the current design standard, but this new hazard assessment has shown that it is.
Edwards presented the assessments in a seminar to structural engineers discussing the findings and the way forward for future amendments of the building standards.
The solution is to provide guidance to engineers on how they can avoid under-design, and also helping engineers in Papua New Guinea align their design practice to where it is now in Australia and New Zealand. So,
Infrastructure and Standards Manager David Veoke from the National Institute of Standards and Industrial Technology says once all relevant data is compiled, then they will make recommendations for the amendment and implementation of the new building standards.
Well, the interim will be used as the main document that the Department of Works and the NCDC Building Authority will use to assess the drawings until such time when the interim is finalized as a PNG standard.
Edson Kuso, National EMTV News.
Vice-Chancellor for the University of Goroka, Dr. Teng Waninga, has confirmed the receipt of 10 million kina for UOG Earthquake Relief last week. The funds were approved by National Executive Council in 2022 and has now been given to the university.
The Vice-Chancellor confirmed receipt of the loan-awaited NEC-approved funding since 2022.
I'd like to confirm that we have received 10 million into our account last week. So we'd like to thank on behalf of the University Council, staff, students, parents, sponsors. We'd like to thank the Marape Rosso government to release the fund.
Students were displaced after a 7.6 magnitude earthquake struck the University of Goroka on September 2022, damaging school dormitories, forcing the students to rent off campus for 2 years. Dr. Waninga stated that the university makes 5 trips per day to transport students to and from the university. Hence, this funding will go towards planning and building of 2 new temporary dormitory buildings to accommodate students.
We'll go through the normal process of calling for tender for engagement of our construction company. It's 10 million, so we would look at how we could go through the tender process and get the accommodations built in time for our students to maybe start using it next year.
Dr. Waninga thanked the Minister for DHES, Don Pollier, for pushing for the funds to be released as soon as possible for the university to attend to its students, and also the government for releasing these funds. Francisca Anania, National EMTV News.
Under the Marape Rosso government's initiative program to keep Lae City Road in shape and connected to other parts of the country, Connect PNG program on the Lae-Nadzab 4-lane in its latest update is nearing completion. As illustrated, the Lae-Nadzab 4-lane is slowly taking shape with Section 2B of the highway from Yalu Bridge to Nadzab Air turnoff. Work on Phase 2 includes part completion from 9 Mile to 11 Mile and part completion of 11 Mile to 14 Mile. Funding was and has been made possible through the Marape Rosso government's loan assistance that sees work progressing. Amid a recent social media post on allegations made against the National Development Bank's board decisions on management changes made in their organization, the bank has released a statement rebutting on the misleading information.
NDB Board Chairman Daryl Sito stated in his statement that the allegations on NDB Board and himself are bluntly baseless and clarifies that the information is false and misleading. He said there is no abuse of power by NDB Board as the board members are working and functioning well by providing guidance to management and working as a team to add good corporate values around honesty, trust, and above all, integrity. He further stated that misleading statements can create confusion, erode confidence, and hinder NDB's ability to effectively carry out its culture change and transformation process and asset sale initiatives. Claire Mauta, National EMTV News.
Now we take a look at the NESFAR market report. The kina closed unchanged at $0.2559 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2559, 0.3913 Australian dollars, 0.2317 euro, 39.44 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed higher, cocoa closed higher, copper closed unchanged, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed lower. And on the stock market, the Dow Jones closed higher, the ASX 200 is trading higher, the All Ordinaries is trading higher. National EMTV News continues after the break. Stay with us.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family, living each day knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
Mama's One-Time Telecom's Good Plum mobile data plans. With 8 exclusive mobile data plans to choose from, select a plan that best suits your budget. You can purchase a plan for as low as 3 kina for 1 gigabyte of data valid for 24 hours, or receive 130 gigabyte of data valid for 30 days for only 150 kina. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime. Terms and conditions apply.
The National Training Council is now providing scholarships for short-term. Churches, youth, women, and non-government organizations, people with special needs, and others can apply for the National Scholarship Fund. The fund enables individual and beneficiary groups to acquire relevant skills based on the needs of their respective organization. Application now open and will close 30th April 2024. For more information, please contact the National Training Council on 325-7591 or email ntcnstf@gmail.com.
Goroka Motors presents the Isuzu NPR cargo truck, now available for only 140,000 kina. Built for tough terrains and heavy loads, the Isuzu NPR comes with a 4x2 2022 manual transmission, single cab, right-handed steering, and a maximum performance output of 89 kilowatts. Isuzu NPR cargo truck, PNG's #1 truck. Visit Goroka Motors today for more information.
Malaria is caused by parasites which are transmitted by mosquitoes that bite at night. Symptoms of malaria are fever, chills, sweating, and joint pains. What can you do when you experience these symptoms? Visit your nearby clinic to get tested and get treated immediately, and sleep under a treated mosquito net. This message is brought to you by the National Malaria Program.
Buy more, win more one-time Roots Rice. Winning Hap Money Mark belum 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Beim 10 kg Roots Medium Grain Rice, cut him round in big Roots logo on top ng front ng bag rice, na write him name, nanamag long yung long backside ng name. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1-1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Na long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kisim motok sabe. Terms and conditions start.
The stage is set for the women's Isuzu T20 Smash Round 2, Black Bears vs. Cassowaries tomorrow at 10 a.m., followed by Mariners vs. Madmen at 2 p.m. Then on Saturday, it's Mariners vs. Cassowaries at 10 a.m. and Black Bears vs. Madmen at 2 p.m. And on Sunday, the Mariners take on Black Bears at 10 a.m. and Cassowaries vs. Madmen at 2 p.m. The women's Isuzu T20 Smash, live only on your number one to watch, MTV.
You're watching National MTV News. PNG Women in Business Foundation, Inc. has made a clarification to their members around the country that there is only one Women in Business Foundation. This comes after the creation of another group created by the former president of WIBFI. The legitimate group held a press conference today to clarify the confusion.
The president of the PNG Women in Business Foundation, Inc., Julie Nansia, announced today that the issue of the two PNG Women in Business Foundation, Inc. is a result of the revocation of Felisa Avo Inoino. Nansia stated that the former president did not attend 3 consecutive board meetings of the foundation as required in the foundation constitution. As a result of this, the action of revocation was taken.
PNG SRG Group Pioneers Women in Business, we believe, was formed by Felisa Avo Inoino Avo using the share issue as an agenda to attack PNG Women in Business Board, Get Back, and even at PNG Women in Business Foundation Board for a removal as the president of Women in Business Foundation. This is evidently led to the creation of the illegal foundation that we are talking about now. That is the issue.
She further elaborated.
There is only one PNG Women in Business Foundation, Inc., which is added by me as the president. 2, any other group using PNG Women in Business Foundation, Inc. are illegal and will be subjected to criminal investigation. Number 3, PNG Women in Business will not be liable or held responsible for any dealings by this group. All women who wish to disassociate themselves from this illegal group should do that on their own accord.
Julie Nansia indicated that she was appointed as the acting president of WIBFI and held that position until she was unanimously confirmed as the president on the 25th of March 2024 at their annual general meeting in Ley, Morobe Province. She added, saying that all IPA formalities were undertaken to effect this.
This process was conducted by Electoral Commission and nullified all other appointments and legitimized the new board of PNG Women in Business, of which I am the president.
She further stated that other executives of the board are Magdalene Sally as the vice president, Catherine Kaluin as a secretary, and Givani Tanu as a treasurer.
Meanwhile, the president of Women in Business Foundation, Inc. stated that despite the efforts to run the foundation, Felisa Ovo Inoinoi and her illegal group continuously disrupt their work.
Julie Nansia said that they believe the chairman of the Women Microbank and CEO of the bank is also supporting Felicia Ovo Inoino.
There will be further investigation because Felisa herself sent a text message to all her members and told them that everything is in control, and she's reporting to the chairman of the bank board, Mr. Noel Norinku, and also the CEO, which I have proof of all text messages here.
Lawyer assisting PNG Women in Business Foundation, Inc., Michael Koimo, pointed out the details to prove that there is only one foundation.
No other foundation has the share register. That's basically the information that we can tell you guys. That we have the share register, that this foundation has the share register. Any other group that is moving around doesn't have that. So if they're talking about dividends or anything, we don't know where they're going to get their share register. because this foundation has paid the IPA record. This is where the original share registers have been issued, and it's with this foundation. So if the other group is talking about dividend, where they're going to get their share register from to pay them.
Mr. Koimo further elaborates.
After this, we will look at taking some actions in terms of going forward. It's important because it has to clear the air for all the women around PNG who are now interested in joining the foundation. But because they say there are two foundations, they are also moving to the other foundation. So,
Louis Mangu, National EMTV News.
The University of Goroka has spoken up regarding several statements made by the Future World Design Director, Frank Bonapo. Mr. Bonapo's statements include construction of UOG's Central Administration Building project and FWD's alleged unlawful contract termination.
The UOG administration, its lawyer, and the Central Administration Building Project engineering team have responded to FWD's director, Frank Bonapo's statements. Vice Chancellor Ten Waninga stated that UOG SCNPC terminated FW on default based on poor performance, involvement of project managers' conflict of interest, insubordination, and providing misleading information. Dr. Waninga stated that all actions taken by UOG were legal, hence it is not right to misinform the public.
The special committee for NPC at the University of Goroka, we met again and we sought legal advice from State Sol. And then they have given us recommendations that we should terminate this contract because that's conflict of interest. We terminated.
Service engineer for project Finkewe Zerenok also disagreed with Mr. Bonapo's statements.
We've put in proper safety for that, we've put baffles and things like that. So if the building moves, we've got the water moves as well, and the baffles in there will hold your balance for your building. So, so for people who don't know what we do to come and say to us that we haven't designed properly, that says a lot. And that, it's not good, it's not right.
Structural engineer Professor Yaip Talwe also gave his thoughts on the matter.
They don't approve, they sit and they write a report to me and I approve. I'm the certifying engineer. So all the processes are complied with. I do not know the person that spoke about going from Zone 3 to Zone 2. Is he a competent engineer? Does he have a competency to talk in that area? Was he advised by someone to say those things?
UOG claims that its actions are clear.
Parties can go back for arbitration.
Mr. Kipper also states that FWD has issued a notice of arbitration to UOG using a United Nations International Arbitration Procedure.
That applies to foreigners and foreign consultants. This company is 51% owned by a local, that's Mr. Benabo, and 49 or 47% owned by the other partner in Australia. So essentially the company is a local company, it's locally owned, so it requires the arbitration to be conducted under our own laws, which is the Arbitration Act. So we pointed that out to them, so you don't need to go through the United Nations.
FWD has been advised to provide its reasons for arbitration, and UOG still awaits response to date. Francisca Anania, National EMTV News.
The Bundi Festival was hailed a success despite bad weather conditions. The festival was spearheaded by Kumura Foundation, which aims to celebrate cultural diversity but also uplift marginalized communities through sustainable development initiatives.
Despite the continuous rainfall and the rampant natural disasters all around, over 4,000 people witnessed the historical event.
Over 11 cultural groups from all over Bundi that participated. We also have over 4,000 people attended from all over the northern corridor of Simbu. We have 855 different Komba pandanus conadius distributed, including over 400 bamboo cooked with 5 different rare food delicacies of Bundi distributed to registered cultural groups and also individuals that turned out for the festival.
Mr. Kumura acknowledged National Cultural Commission and PNG Tourism Promotion Authority for the continuous support towards this rare food festival. During the course of the festival, a major rural outreach clinic was also conducted.
In partnership with the Simbu Provincial Health Authority, we have medical volunteers from the Simbu Provincial Hospital in Kundiawa and also 7 community health workers from Bundi, sponsored by the Sir Brian Bell Foundation in partnership with Kumura Foundation. And the medical patrol has been a successful one. We've treated over 350 patients and referred 6 to the Simbu Provincial Hospital in Kundiawa, including a young pregnant mother with.
Kumura further thanked the Provincial Health Authority medical officers for assisting 7 community health workers of remote Bundi, sponsored by the Sir Brian Bell Foundation, to help improve the health outcomes of people. Gladys Gila, National EMTV News.
National EMTV News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
They're gold nuggets. There's a flavor for everyone. The best tasting snack. Get a burst of gold nuggets. Cheese flavor.
Mega wow.
Chicken flavor.
Mega wow.
Cheese onion flavor.
Mega wow.
Barbecue flavor. Mega wow.
When you're on the go, one more. One more.
Get that burst of gold nuggets flavor.
Mega wow.
You sabi someone #1 super, you can check him super account by your phone na internet. Kisi balance belong you long SMS hurry up through. Look him transaction history, housing advance eligibility, beneficiary listing, na download him statement belong you want him NSL mobile app or member portal. Tapos you can want to ask him, you can ring him or send him email go to call center belong me plan. You don't need la sana pro line. Join him plenty of Arab #1 super members who decide to use him service online. Visit him #1 super website today.
Top up now with Telecom's Good Plus More bundles. Subscribe to any of Telecom's More bundle plans, ranging from 3 kina to 75 kina to enjoy unlimited on-net calls, more SMS, more data with increased off-net minutes. Choose from 8 exclusive plans, packed with more value to experience seamless communication with your family and friends. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime. Terms and conditions apply.
Power energy drink. Feel the power.
All across Papua New Guinea, we have over 2,000 sites that are proclaiming God's precious truth from the Word of God. I hope you will visit one of them and be inspired by what God will do through the Holy Spirit to touch your life.
Buy more, win more one-time Roots Rice. Winimap Monimak belum 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Buy 10 kg Roots medium grain rice, cut them round in big Roots logo on top long front long back rice, na write the name, na namas long you long backside long app. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Na long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kisi mo tok save. Terms and conditions is start.
It has happened in many parts of the world.
It's about state, it's about society.
Jet fuel needs its own specific dedicated infrastructure.
Presenting in-depth commentaries, interviews and discussions of the major current affairs issues, both domestically and internationally. Issues ranging across politics, bureaucracy, the environment and economics, as well as health, social and cultural issues.
That's on Monday night.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. AFL PNG will head into its round 2 games of the youth competition, scheduled for this weekend at the Murray Barracks Oval in Port Moresby. AFL PNG will kick off the games on Saturday with the under-13 boys and girls, under-15 boys and girls, including under-17 boys and girls. The Motor Vehicle Insurance Limited renewed its commitment to the Papua New Guinea Rugby Football League today to continue investing in its referees.
The sponsorship package worth 500,000 kina, giving the MVIL the naming rights sponsor for the referees of the National Rugby League competition. The sponsorship will cover match officials for the provincial, confederate, national, school championships and affiliate competitions. MVIL CEO Michael Makap said, MVIL is happy to support and empower referees to officiate in confidence and in capacity building through training and accreditation. Makap further stated that the match officials are the authority that should be accorded the highest respect in order for both the players and the fans to enjoy the game. He said this commitment will assist in lifting the performance of the match officials professionally and contribute to the development of the game and players at all levels in the country, according to the PNG Rugby Football League strategic plan. PNG RFL CEO Stanley Hondina also acknowledged Motor Vehicle Insurance Limited for their continuous support over the years. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Share the love with Gala Ice Cream, Gala Cone Ice Creams, Gala Stick Ice Creams, and Gala Classic Tub Ice Creams. Happiness begins with the Gala range of fun flavors which create taste adventures and excitement with every bite. Treat yourself. Share with a friend while chilling. The whole family will enjoy. Everyone has their favorite. Which one is yours? Share the love with Gala Ice Creams.
Gala Gala Yum. Be on board this revolution. Introducing our new range of devices and giveaway frenzy. Buy a device and get a free boombox and enjoy 7 days of free streaming to MGems. But that's not all. You will also receive 5 gigabytes every month for the next 6 months. That's a whopping 30 gigabytes of data. Don't miss this extraordinary opportunity. Head to your nearest telecom retail outlet to grab one today. Terms and conditions apply.
Do you have a voice that can win this year's Vocal Fusion Season 11? Or maybe you know someone with an amazing voice? This year, MTV is opening audition nationwide, so you can send in your online audition video wherever you are in Papua New Guinea. Southern to Mamase, islands to the islands. If you believe you have the vocals to win Vocal Fusion Season 11, send us your online audition video. Visit the MTV Vocal Fusion Facebook page today. Read and understand the criteria, terms and conditions of the online audition. Use your mobile phone or video camera if you have one. Record your introduction, then sing 2 songs of your own choice. Your songs must not be more than 19 seconds in duration. Your video must be recorded holding your phone horizontally with clear and clean audio and visual for a chance to enter the Golden Ticket audition. If your online audition meets the criteria and you qualify for the Golden Ticket audition in Port Moresby, we will fly you to the capital city to audition for a chance to win Vocal Fusion Season 11 Golden Ticket. To upload your online audition video, visit MTV website www.mtv.com.pg/VF Season 11 or WhatsApp your audition to WhatsApp number 76500000. Online auditions close 7th June 2024.
This year, Vocal Fusion is coming to you bigger, brighter, drama, baby.
So what are you waiting for? Get your video auditions in now.
Buy more, win more one-time roots rice. Win him half money mark belong 300,000 kina. No can miss out. Buy 10 kg roots medium grain rice. Cut him round in big roots logo on top long front long back rice. Na write him name, nana mas long long backside long name. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000 kina. Na long week 4 draw, 5,000 kina. Second Roots Rice Facebook page long kisim motok save. Terms and conditions is start.
You're watching Trukai Sports. Papua New Guinea Boxing Union has officially launched the Kokoda Boxing Challenge at Lamana Gold Club in Port Moresby. The Kokoda Challenge will kick off this weekend.
PNG Boxing Union President Dr. Gideon Kendino told Trukai Sports that the union is ready to host the games. He said that PNG Boxing Union will also host other major events this year.
Kokoda Cup Challenge provides a realistic status as to where our boxers are regionally. The Australian boxers that have come up from Boxing Victoria and Boxing New South Wales are mostly the champion boxers. So that gives us a reality check on the quality of our boxers. As Madan has mentioned, this event has been going on since 2016, and thanks to our PNG assistant coach Peter Morrison, who started that concept in 2016 in Sydney, and we've had this going now for over a period of 8 years, and has been interrupted by the COVID years.
PNG Boxing Union General Secretary also shared sentiments on the Kokoda Challenge.
I think the event is a crucial one. It's becoming a permanent part of our PNG Boxing Union calendar, and it's an event that does several things for us. One is to prepare our elite boxers to be up to the standard internationally, and that's why the Australians are very keen. And we really appreciate Australia's support for this weekend. It will be the Victorian Boxing and New South Wales Boxing that will be involved with that. So that partnership is really building on, and Australia is a leader in the Oceania region. So we know we're going to get quality ring time against quality boxers.
Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
PNG Swim Team continues to produce exceptional results, bagging bronze medals and also setting new personal bests in the 2024 Oceania Championships in Gold Coast, Australia.
Having 8 swimmers in A and B finals and 3 relay finals, PNG Swim Team performed well with Georgia Leigh Vele and Nayeli Takome bagging 2 bronze medals. Nayeli Takome set her new personal best in the 50-meter backstroke, clocking 32.29 seconds, a new PNG national record. 100-meter breaststrokers Thomas Chen, 1 minute 8 seconds, and Georgia Lei Vele, 1 minute 17 seconds, both swam personal best and both finished in 5th place. In the mixed 4x50-meter medley relay, PNG team finished in 4th placing, improving the heat's efforts by 2 seconds. In the 4x200-meter freestyle finals, led by Georgia Lei Vele, Joanna, Abigail and Nayeli secured bronze medal in a magnificent team effort, narrowly missing the silver medal by 0.04 seconds to Team Fiji. Jonathan Sibona, Trukai Sports.
That ends Trukai Sports. The Money Plus weather report is next. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports. Trukai Sports.
Buy more, win more one-time Roots Rice. LNaab money mark belong 300,000 kira. No can miss out. Buy 10 kg Roots medium grain rice, cut them round in big Roots logo on top long front long back rice, na write the name, na naman long yung long backside long M. Drop him inside long entry box long store. Week 1 draw, 1 winner by 500 kina. Week 2 draw, 1,000 kina. Week 3 draw, 2,000.
Packed with more value to experience seamless communication with your family and friends. Telecom, connecting you anywhere, anytime. Terms and conditions apply.
Start your day the smart way with the new Smart Start Breakfast Biscuit. Whether you are busy or on a budget, Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits gives you a healthy and affordable breakfast to set you up for school or play. Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits are fortified with essential vitamins for body or brain health. They contain vitamin A for healthy growth and development, vitamin B6 for healthy metabolism, immune system and brain development, and vitamin B12 for nerve and cell health. Proudly made by Paradise Foods.
The National Training Council is now providing scholarships for short-term churches, youth, women and non-government organizations, people with special needs and others can apply for the National Scholarship Fund. The fund enables individual and beneficiary groups to acquire relevant skills based on the needs of their respective organization. Application now open and will close 30th April 2024. For more information, please contact the National Training Council on 325-7591 or email ntcnstf@gmail.com.
Dear son, you ask me how I live such a good life. Yes, I've had some good luck, like the day I met your mother. But it wasn't always that way. I've made some good choices too, like working hard and keeping my super with NASFAN. They looked after it for me, which meant I could concentrate on looking after my family. Living each day, knowing that when the time came, I'd be ready for tomorrow. Love, Dad.
The stage is set for the women's Isuzu T20 Smash Round 2, Black Bears vs Cassowaries tomorrow at 10 a.m. followed by Mariners vs Madmen at 2 p.m. Then on Saturday it's Mariners vs Cassowaries at 10 a.m. and Black Bears vs Madmen at 2 p.m. And on Sunday the Mariners take on Black Bears at 10 a.m. and Cassowaries vs Madmen at 2 p.m. The women's Isuzu T20 Smash live only on your number one to watch, MTV.
It's our chance to building something new, to see a different point of view. We dare to believe in incredible things.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The weather forecast for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, brief showers and possible thunderstorms in the evening. Daru, some rain showers and possible thunderstorm. Kerema, some showers and possible thunderstorm. Alotau, few showers and possible thunderstorm. Popondetta, partly cloudy with possible few showers.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Thursday, the 25th of April, 2024. From all of us here, pleasant viewing and good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Smart Start Breakfast Biscuits and Gold Nuggets.
It's Smile O'Clock. It's Smile O'Clock. Gotta brush our teeth.